Good evening, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch, the 1985 pennant race. As we're still in early September, today's date is September 7th, 1985. We are at the Astrodome. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Houston Astros tonight. The Pirates are 47-85. They are pretty much out of it. However, the Astros are not. The Astros right now hold third place in the National League East, 3 games behind Cincinnati and 1 win ahead of the Padres. So right now, these 3 teams, Cincinnati, San Diego, and Houston, are all fighting for second and third, which of course will get you into the playoffs. Trying to catch the Dodgers is pretty much going to be virtually impossible at this stage of the season. The Pirates are 47-85. They are in last place in the National League East, and they're right now just fighting for some respectability. Tribe fan and Philip Reynolds join us here at the Astrodome. And, of course, I'm sure Steeler fan will make his appearance if he can. So we got an important game here for the Astros. The Pirates are trying to play a little bit of a spoiler, and we'll see what we have tonight. Starting pitcher for the Astros in this game was Charlie Kerfeld. 4 wins, 2 losses, a 4.06 ERA. He gets the call tonight. Fans here at the Astrodome are set and ready to go. Let's play some ball. Top of the first, leading off for the Pirates, is Joe Orsulak. He is at center field for the game. Important game for the Astros, trying to stay where they're at. Pirates trying to play a little spoiler. Kerfeld's pitch, 6-1, walk chance. And that 6 is going to allow Orsulak to walk. That's a leadoff walk for Orsulak, and he will trot down to first. The Astrodome only takes away 1 from walks. Definitely a pitcher's park, not a single home run cell on it, except here on the top of it, and they only yielded 94 home runs that year. Orsulak on at first. The infield will be halfway. And the next batter is left fielder R.J. Reynolds. He came over in a trade from the Pirates and from the Dodgers. So how would you like to be R.J. Reynolds? You're traded from the Dodgers, who are in first place, probably going to the playoffs, traded to the Pirates, who are in last place. And I know that happens for a lot of players. So R.J. Reynolds there for the Pirates here is in left field. Checking a strat roll of 5. Ooh, Orsulak's got a chance to steal here. 14 plus 1 is 15. Bailey has no arm rating. Why not? Orsulak, a 1-15 to steal. He does, with not a problem. He's in there easily with a 3. He steals second base. Stolen base for Orsulak takes away the double play. We'll re-roll the strat again. And a 6, this time nothing happening. Kerfeld will pitch to Reynolds. Kerfeld a 3-2 against the switch hitter left. That's a walk plus 10. And Reynolds will walk with that. Kerfeld starts off with walking the first 2 batters. Next batter for the Pirates is second baseman Johnny Ray. Batted .274 that year in 85. Infield back to halfway. Runners at first and second. And I should roll a strat first, which I will do. And that is a 15. Nothing happening. Kerfeld will pitch. That's a 2-5. That's at the park. Astrodome says 1-5, and that's a fly out to left. First out, Orsulak stays at second base. Here's the first baseman, Jason Thompson. He will come up to bat. Runners at first and second for the Pirates still. 1 out now. Infield is still halfway. 15-0 on the strat. Kerfeld will pitch 3-5. That is a range play. Thompson swings 5-3. And that is a base hit to left field. It is a range play, though. So Cruz is there. He has a range of a 3. And he can't get it, and that will be a single to left field. Orsulak's base running rating is a 5. To get to home, +1 is a 6. Cruz has a +1 is a 7. There will not be a throw. Orsulak will come in to score. Reynolds' base running rating is a 4. to get to third on a single to left. -2 is a 2. And you add 1 from Cruiser, 3. So a 1 to 3 for Reynolds to get to third base. 4 or 5, he holds 6, someone's out. That is a 2, and he does get to third. So Reynolds with good speed gets to third. Thompson, however, holds it first. And just like that, the Pirates jump out to a 1-0 lead on an RBI single by Thompson. Captain Carl 8 joins us here at the Astrodome. Runners at first and third, 1 out. The Pirates originally won this game 7-1. So they had a big day today, historically. Runners at first and third. Next batter for the Pirates is right fielder Mike Brown. Came over from a trade from the Angels. Infield still halfway. Astros going to try to play for 2. Stratton says a 15, nothing happening. Pitch from Kerfeld. That's a 5-5, a walk chance. The 14 is high. Brown gets the swing. 3-3, and against a righty. That's going to be a double into right field for Brown. A double. Reynolds will come in to score. Jason Thompson's base running rating is a 1. Double to right to get to 1. -1 is a 0. Right fielder is Mumphrey. He adds 1. So Thompson will score on a 1. 2 to 5, he holds 6. Someone's out. That is a 2. He will hold at third. And Brown has an RBI double. Scores another run for the Pirates. And the Pirates have jumped out on the Astros here already. 2-0 Pittsburgh. Al Red Sox fan, King of the Hill, has arrived here at the Astrodome. Check out that Al Red Sox fan chat. His channel is not wonderful. His channel is totally awesome. He does it all. So make sure you check Al Red Sox fan channel. It is not a wonderful channel. It's totally awesome. Infield is now going to go back to normal. Runners at second and third. Tony Pena, the catcher, will bat here for the Pirates. Astros getting hit hard here in the top of the first inning. They're going to go talk to Kerfeld, see if he's all right. But so far, getting off to a good start for the Astros. Runners at second and third. They're going to call they're going to keep they're actually going to go the infield. Do I want to bring the infield in? No, they're going to play. It's early still. Infield will be normal. Checking on a strat roll. And that is a 9. And that is a 9, nothing happening. Kerfeld will pitch. That's a 3-6 hit by pitch. 16 is way out of there. Pena will swing 5-1. And that is a ground ball to first. Jason Thompson's base running rating is a 1. With the infield back way, it's a 3. I'm going to see if he comes into. I'm going to see if he goes. I'm not sure here, so I'm going to roll a blue die. 1 to 3. Thompson comes in to tries to score. 4 to 6. He does not, and he does. So Thompson's on the way, and now the question is, do I want to throw him out at the plate? Yeah, the Astros are going to go ahead and just take the out at first. So Pena is going to come out. So he is out for out number 2. Thompson will come in to score, and Brown goes to third. It is now 3-0 Pirates. The Astros got lots of baseball to play, so they're going to take the out and be happy with it. So now 3-0 Pirates. Sports Time Machine joins us here at the Astrodome. Now 2 outs with a runner on third. And that will bring up the third baseman, Denny Gonzalez. So runner on third, Brown the bat, Brown at third, 2 outs. Anything on a strat, and that is a 6, nothing happening. Kerfeld will pitch, 6-4. That's a wild pitch, and it goes to the backstop, and that will score Brown. Mike Brown comes in to score on a wild pitch by Kerfeld. And the Pirates have put up a 4 spot in the first inning. And now Gonzalez will bat with the bases empty. Kerfeld's pitch, 1-5. That's a blank. Gonzalez will swing 5-5, star one, and he grounds it to first. And the inning is over. 4 runs on only 2 hits, but 2 walks, a wild pitch, and already we go to the bottom of the first where the Pirates have a 4-run lead. The Astros can't afford to lose any games, especially not to a team like Pittsburgh, but there's lots of baseball left to play. Bottom of the first, starting pitcher for the Pirates in this game was Lee Tunnell. 4 wins, 10 losses, a 4.01 ERA. He gets the call. Leading off for the Astros, second baseman Bill Doran, batted .287 that year. Tunnell with the pitch, 4-4. That's a range play. Doran gets to swing, 1-3. That's a ground ball right back to Tunnell. His range is a 3. He can't make it. It's going to go right up the middle for a single. Bill Doran gets a leadoff base hit. As the Astrodome fans are hoping maybe the Astros can get some runs back. Here's the shortstop, Craig Reynolds, batted .272 that year. Infield halfway. Tunnell will pitch to Reynolds. He'll first do a strat. That is a 19. Reynolds is not going to bunt. You're down by 4 runs. Tunnell will pitch. And that's a 5-3. Double question mark. Reynolds is a lefty. A 1-2 is an automatic out. That's a 4. It's too high. Reynolds will get to swing. 6-4. And that's a fly out to center. And that's the first out. Doran holds at first base. That brings up the third baseman, Denny Walling. He batted .270 average in that year of 85. Doran on at first. Infield is halfway. Strat says a 3. Doran, let's see. 12 minus 1 is an 11. Pena minus 1 is a 10. A 1-10 to steal second? No, and you're down by 4 runs. So Doran will stay at first. Tunnell will pitch to Walling. 1-5 against the lefty. It's a blank. Walling gets to swing 5-6. That is a ball hit to left field. That is a 7 against a righty. That's going to be too high. And it will be a fly out to left. That is a fly out to left field above the 4, which was the highest one there. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Jose Cruz. Batted .300 that year, 9 homers. Infield now goes to normal. Nothing on the roll. Tunnell will pitch. 3-1, hit by pitch. 18 is way out of the park. Cruz will swing, 1-1. Star 3, and he grounds it to third. And that ends the inning. No runs and a hit. After 4, the Pirates already up on the Astros. 4-0. And here in the pennant race, every win makes a difference and every loss makes a difference. We go to the top of the second. The Pirates on the board have a record of, I only played them a couple of times, with inside pitch and payoff pitch. Pittsburgh has a record of 2 wins and 3 losses on the board. And what I mean by on the board means I actually played the game out. Houston is 4-2 on the board. So they have a winning record when playing the games, well, the actual rolling the dice. They're going to see if Kerfeld can go a little longer here, see if maybe if he can calm down since that tough first inning. Here's the shortstop, Sam Khalifa. He'll lead off for the Bucks. Kerfeld, 3-6, hit by pitch, 10, way out of the park. Khalifa does get to swing, 5-2. He grounds it back to Kerfeld for out number 1. Next batter will be the pitcher, Lee Tunnell. Only batted .085 as a hitter. Kerfeld, 6-2, strikeout chance. Not a problem. He gets him there. First strikeout for Kerfeld. He only had 30 of them in 1985, but he only had 6 starts in 85. So this was obviously this was one of them since I'm playing it. 2 down, and that will bring up Orsulak. Orsulak walked his last time up and stole a base. Kerfeld, 2-5 at the park. Astrodome says 6-4. That is a blank. We got a rare play. Rare play with bases empty. And that is a 5-3. Slow roller to the pitcher who possibly bobbles, then possibly throws wild to first. Resolved by rolling against the pitcher error rate, first for the bobble and then for the throw. Well, it's going to be it's going to be 2 errors on Kerfeld. Why? Because Kerfeld has an error rating of 20. So Kerfeld bobbles the ball. That's the first error. Throws badly to first. That's the second error. So Orsulak is definitely on at first base. And since there is a throwing error, I am still going to roll to see if Davis avoids letting the ball get by him. His range is a 2. And he does. So it's a bad bobble and a bad throw, but a great play by Glenn Davis to prevent the ball from getting past him. So Orsulak definitely is safe at first base, though. And that is E1 twice. I'm going to give him 2 errors on that. 2 errors on the pitcher. 2 E1s. So that's 2 errors on the Astros automatically, because I'm going to give him 2 errors for that. And Orsulak is safe at first base. He does not advance to second because the throw did not get by Davis. Next up for the Pirates will be Reynolds. Reynolds walked his last time up. Infield will stay normal. I am going to roll a strat. That is a 20. Kerfeld has no pickoff chance. Kerfeld will pitch 2-6. Strikeout chance 12. He got him. He struck out Reynolds. And the inning is over. So nothing there except for 2 errors on the Astros. But luckily for Kerfeld, it didn't hurt them in any way. But we go to the bottom of the second. Coming up to bat for the Astros will be right fielder Jerry Mumphrey, batted .277 that year. Tunnel will pitch 6-2. That's a blank. Mumphrey swings 1-1, ground out to second. That is out number 1. Here's the first baseman, Glenn Davis. He was able to make the play to not allow the ball to get by him on the error by Kerfeld. Tunnel with the pitch, 6-5. That's at the park. Astrodome, 6-6. That's going to be a double into center field for Davis. Nice double by Glenn Davis, and he will hold at second on the big-time double. Question is, can the Astros bring in a run? Here's center fielder Kevin Bass. 16 homers, .269 average in 85. Astros right now in 3rd place in the National League West, but they only lead the Padres by a game in that division. Infield still normal. And that is a 13, nothing happening. Tunnel will pitch. That's a 4-1 against the lefty switch. It's a blank. Bass will swing 3-6. He flies out to right. And that is out number 2. Davis has a base running rating of 1. No chance he can get the third on a fly to right, so he'll stay right where he's at. And here's the catcher, Mark Bailey. Bailey batted .265. Runner on second base. Infield is normal. I'll roll the strat. 10, nothing happening. Tunnel will pitch. That is a 2-4, and that is a home run with a question mark. Bailey hitting from the left side, 1-17. That's a 5. It passes. Against a righty, Bailey is a 15. A 1-15. He cuts the lead in half. It's gone! Mark Bailey gets a hold of one and sends that straight into right field. It is out of here. Mark Bailey gets a home run. It's 4-2. Two-run jack by Bailey, and boy, did the Astros need that. 4-2. Brandon Baker joins us here at the Astrodome. 4-2 now on as Mark Bailey cuts it in half. That will bring up the pitcher, Charlie Kerfeld. He does not have his own hitting card, but so you do use the Houston pitcher's hitting card generic, which they have created. Specifically, what it really is, it's a combination of all remaining at bats that were not done by the starting pitchers that got enough hits to be at bat by Chris. Not a problem. So Tunnel will pitch to Kerfeld with 2 outs. And that is a 3-6 and Kerfeld's a righty, so after a righty, that's a strikeout chance, and down he'll go with not a problem. That's the first strikeout for Tunnel. He had 74 of them in 85, but that does end the inning. 2 runs for the Astros on 2 hits. A home run by Mark Bailey. It's now a 4-2 ball game. As we go to the top of the third, Johnny Ray leads off for the Bucks. Kerfeld with the pitch. 1-5, that's a blank. Ray gets the swing, 6-3, ground out to second. First out. Here's Jason Thompson. Thompson singled his last time up. He's 1 for 1. Kerfeld, 4-3. That's a strikeout chance. The 11 is high. Thompson gets the swing, 2-4. That's a start, too, and he grounds it to first for the second out there. And next up is Mike Brown. Brown doubled his last time up, so he's 1 for 1. Kerfeld with the pitch, 6-2. Strikeout chance, 4. Got him. Nice strikeout by Kerfeld. Second strikeout and a 1-2-3 inning. Gets Kerfeld, he gets. I can't talk here. So, nice inning there by Kerfeld. It looks like maybe he's settled down since the first. Baseball Demos joins us up here at the Astrodome. As he says, he likes payoff pitch, but glad I moved this replay to inside pitch, so am I. Top of the order for the Stros, here's Doran. Doran has singled his last time up, 1 for 1. Tunnel with the pitch, 2-4. Home run with a question mark. Doran hitting from the left side. A 1-17, that is a 5, it passes. Doran against a righty needs a 14 or lower. Yes, he does. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep to center field. It is gone. Home run, Bill Doran. And now it's a 4-3 ball game as the Astros are right back in it. Bill Doran smacks that to center field. Here I am saying the Astrodome is definitely a pitcher's park, and I've already got 2 home runs. 4-3. They're going to go check with Tunnel now, see how he's doing. Bob B joins us here at the Astrodome. Next batter will be Craig Reynolds. Reynolds is 0 for 1. Tunnel going here now. The Pirates got out to a 4-0 lead. It's now 4-3. Tunnel with the pitch. 1-5 against the lefty. It's a blank. Reynolds will swing 6-4. Fly ball center field, and that is the out. That's the first out. Here's Denny Walling. Walling 0 for 1. That's a 4-1 against the lefty blank. Walling will get the swing. That is Suadice. I'll re-roll. And that is Suadice again. I'll re-roll. And that is a 3-3. And against the righty, Walling smacks a double into left field. Walling hits a double off the wall in left. And now the tying run is at second base. The Pirates originally won this game 7-1, but right now the Astros looking to change history. Walling on at second. That will bring up Jose Cruz. One out. Walling on its second. Infield is normal. I will check a strat. 6. Nothing happening. Tunnel will pitch. That's a 6-2. That's a blank. Cruz gets the swing. 4-5. Base hit to right field. Will that tie the game? Walling's base running rating is a 3. Single to right to get to home +1 is a 4. Right fielder is Brown. -1 is a 3. A 1-3. Walling ties the game. 4-5. He holds 6. Someone's out. And that is a 2. Walling will come in to score. We got a tie game. Cruz holds it first. We got a tie ball game. Tied at 4. Stadium cheers. Yay! Steeler fan 1933. I know he's not here at the moment, but I'll say section 1933 cheers. Yay! Still 1 out. Next batter for the Stros is Mumphrey. He's 0 for 1. As Lee Tunnel he seems to be having problems. Still 1 out. Cruz on it first. Let's see what Strat says. That is a 16. No play. Tunnel will pitch. 4-3. That's a blank. Mumphrey gets the swing. 4-2. Single to left field. Another base hit for the Astros. Cruz's base running rating is a 3. -2 to left is a 1 to get to third. Left fielder is Reynolds. No adjustment. Cruz gets the third on a 1. 2-5. Hold 6. Someone's out. That is a 4. He will hold at second. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. So Cruz holds at second base on a single to right, and the Astros stay in business. Third straight hit given up by Tunnel. And now the batter is Davis. Davis doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 1. Infield now goes halfway. Strat says a 16. Nothing happening. Tunnel will pitch. And that's a 4-2. Walk chance 6. That is good. Davis will walk. He has a 7. -1 is a 6. And the bases are loaded for the Astros. And the next batter will be Kevin Bass. Infield is still going to stay halfway. Pirates are going to play for 2. Checking the strat, and that is a 19. I don't see Bass trying a squeeze play here, and I think Bass will hit away. Bases loaded. They're going to keep Tunnel out there, but the Pirate bullpen's getting ready to go. Tunnel's pitch. 2-4. Home run with a question mark. That is a 12. Bass is hitting from the left side. A 1-17. That is a 12. It passes. Against a righty, it's an 11. A 1-11. Bass hits a grand salami. Gone! High fly ball deep to left field. Sayonara, baseball. It's a grand slam. Four-run jack by Kevin Bass. He goes on a 1. That ball, they're not going to find that ball anywhere. That ball was hit in the Astrodome. The only place they're going to find that ball is in Arlington. That ball is gone. 8-4 Astros. Kevin Bass blows it out of here. And we had a grand slam in inside pitch this morning with the Dodgers with the Dodger game in my 1995. Now we have a grand slam tonight. Stadium and section 1933 cheers. Yay! The next batter is Mark Bailey, and that is all for Tunnel, as he will be taken out of the game, and the Pirates will go to the bullpen. Let's see who the Pirates want to bring out to pitch. They got Bailey, the pitcher, and a switch. They got a whole bunch of switch. They got 2 switch hitters coming up. 8-4. Let's see. Pirates are going to go with Ron Robinson. 5 wins, 11 losses, 3.87 ERA. Robinson comes out to pitch. The Astros spotted the Pirates 4 runs, and the Astros now lead at 8-4. And still 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Robinson will pitch to Bailey. And that is a 5-2. That's a blank. Bailey gets the swing. 3-5. That's a fly out to right. And that is out number 2. As I said, here I'm saying the Astrodome is a pitcher's park. We got 3 home runs already. What do I know? That will bring up the pitcher, Charlie Kerfeld. He will stay in the game now with a 4-run lead. They like to see if they can get some innings out of him still. Robinson will pitch, 3-3, and that's a blank. Kerfeld gets the swing, 1-5, lines it to second, and the inning is over. Six runs for the Astros on 5 hits, 2 homers, one of them a grand salami. At the end of 3, 8-4 Astros. A grand slam this morning, and I get a grand slam tonight. We go to the top of the 4th. Now we'll see what Kerfeld does with a 4-run lead instead of being behind 4-run deficit. Here's Tony Pena. He'll lead off for the Bucks. Kerfeld's pitch. That's a 5-3 against the righty strikeout chance. 19 is high. Pena will swing 5-2, grounds it right back to Kerfeld. He'll make the play, out number 1. Here's Denny Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 0 for 1. Kerfeld with the pitch, 1-1, double question mark. Gonzalez is a righty, 1-19, an automatic out. That's a 6. That's what they got. And it will be a star 2, and it's a ground out to first. And next up will be Khalifa. Khalifa 0 for 1. I don't know. No, he's not here. Steeler fan is not in my chat yet. Too bad, but he'll watch the replay, I know. Kerfeld will pitch. 1-4. Error on a throw. Khalifa swings 6-5. Star 1. That is a ground ball to first. The ball is hit to Davis. His error rating is an 11. That's a 4, and that is going to be a throwing error. So the throwing error is going to Kerfeld. His range is a 1. His range is a 1. So on a 1, Kerfeld prevents the ball from getting past him because he's covering the bag. He does not. Now, Khalifa's base running rating is a 4. Does he go to second? No. Yes, he does. Khalifa does go to second on the throwing error. That is an error on Davis. So that is an E3, which allows Khalifa to go to second. And that is the 3rd error on the Astros. The Astros, believe it or not, had 4 errors in this game historically. They're now 1 error behind it. Don't you tell me this game's not realistic. I have a pinch hitter coming in for Don Robinson as he is not going to bat. So they will bring in a pinch hitter for the Pirates. It is the 4th inning, so it has to be the most at bats. So let me see who is on there. And it looks like I think it's going to be Allman. I'll check. Nope, it's going to be Marvell Wynn. Marvell Wynn will come in to pinch hit. Most at bats on the bench, 337 against Charlie Kerfeld. 2 outs, runner on second base now on the error. Let's see what they got. Am I rolling a strat? Yes, I am. And that is a 10, nothing happening. Kerfeld will pitch. That's a 5-4. And against the lefty, walk plus 10. And he will walk win easily with a 3. So after getting 2 quick ground outs, now the Pirates have runners at first and second. And a chance for Joe Orsulak to maybe get the Pirates back into this game. Still 2 outs. Strat says a 6, no play. They're going to let Kerfeld pitch. And that's a 1-5. That's a blank. Orsulak gets to swing. 1-1. That's a ball hit to center field. That is a 12 against a righty. It's going to be a bases clearing triple for Joe Orsulak. You got to be kidding me. Orsulak will drive in Khalifa and win. It's now 8-6. As the error does do damage. And Orsulak is safe at third. You gotta be kidding me. Orsulak, a bases clearing triple. And he will hold at third base. It's now 8-6. The batter is R.J. Reynolds, and that will be all for Kerfeld. He is done. So we'll see a new pitcher for the Astros to pitch to Reynolds. Probably be a lefty. And coming on to pitch, let's see. He could stay. I probably really they'd rather have a long reliever. But the Astro bullpen is kind of eh. Ugh. They're going to go with Jeff Calhoun. 2 wins, 5 losses, 4 saves, a 2.54 ERA. Calhoun will pitch to R.J. Reynolds and turn him around with 2 outs and a runner on third. 8-6 now. We could be looking at a very high-scoring game here. Already 14 runs, and we're not even in the bottom of the 4th yet. Calhoun will pitch. Actually, Strat roll first. 9. Nothing happening. Calhoun with the pitch. 5-4 against the righty. That's a blank. Reynolds gets to swing. 1-3. Single into left field. Base hit. Orsulak will score. Reynolds an RBI single. 8-7. It looks like pitching's going to take the night off, guys. 8-7. We're still in the top of the 4th as Reynolds gets a big hit there. And here's Johnny Ray. Jeff Calhoun will pitch to Ray. Now 8-7. You'd think this game would be for the playoffs of the Pirates. It doesn't mean anything for the Bucks. They're out of it. But the Astros are in 3rd place, a game ahead of the Padres. Remember, top 3 in each division make the playoffs. Calhoun will pitch to Ray. We'll see a strat, and that is an 8. Nothing happening. Calhoun will pitch. And that is a 3-6 walk chance. 13 is high. Ray gets to swing. 6-5. Grounder to second base. The throw goes to first, and that will end the inning. 3 runs for the Bucks on 2 hits, but a gigantic error on Glenn Davis allowed the inning to continue. It's 8-7. I love the crazy ones. I love the crazy games sometimes. I really, really do. Getting the extra markers ready. Might need them. Top of the order for the Astros. Here's Bill Doran. Switch left coming up for the Pirates. Pirates are going to go ahead and probably bring in a lefty. And they're going to bring out Rod Scurry. 1 win, 1 loss, 3 saves, a 3.13 ERA. Here's Rod Scurry against Doran. Bottom of the 4th inning. This looks like it's going to be a pitcher's duel where the last one standing wins. Scurry with the pitch, 4-4. That's a walk chance. 6 is good. And Doran goes to first on a walk. Leadoff walk by Doran. And Doran has now been on base all 3 times. Singled and homered his last time up. So he's 2 for 2. Next batter will be Craig Reynolds. Buckle up, everybody. This game might take a while. Infield halfway. Stratroll says a 12. Nothing happening. Scurry will pitch. That's a 1-4. Wild pitch. 5. Doran will go to second. That's a wild one. It goes to the backstop. Wild pitch by Scurry. Puts a runner in scoring position already for the Astros. They'll do it again. Roll another strat. This time it's a 4. Nothing happening. Scurry will go ahead and pitch to Reynolds. That's a 3-3. Strikeout plus 10. That 12 gets Reynolds on that. Scurry needed that one big time. Got him looking. Out number 1. Here's Denny Walling. Doran on at second. Strat says a 20. Scurry turns around. Throws to second. Safe. Scurry will now pitch. And that is a 2-2. Strikeout plus 10. That 17 is too high. Walling has a 6, but that makes it a 16 minus 1 is a 15. Walling avoids the strikeout. Walling will swing, though. That's a 5-3, and it's a ground ball to second base. The throw goes to first. Doran moves to third. 2 outs. Here's Jose Cruz. Cruz is 1 for 2. Doran on at third base. Stratroll says a 16, nothing happening. Infield is normal. Scurry will pitch. And that is a 5-6, and that's at the park. Astrodome says 3-5, and that is a ball hit to right field. That is a 3, and that's going to be a single to right. Base hit, Jose Cruz, a single to right field. Doran will come in to score. 9-7 Astros. Stadium cheers. Yay! Next batter will be Jerry Mumphrey. With 2 outs, Cruz on at first. Now a 9-7 Astro lead. Scurry will see. Let's see if there's anything on a strat. That's a 9. Nothing happening. Scurry will pitch to Mumphrey. And that is a 4-5 strikeout chance. 17 is high. Mumphrey does get the swing. 3-5. Double into center field. The hits just keep on coming. Mumphrey has a double to center. Will it score Cruz? Cruz's base running rating is a 3. With 2 outs, a 4. Double to center to get to home plus 1 is a 5. Center fielder Orsulak is a -1. It's a 4. A 1-4. Cruz scores. 5. He holds 6. Someone's out. That is a 6, but it is a 6 on the die. So Cruz does score on that one. Mumphrey is caught in a rundown. Between second and third, he's caught in a rundown, and we get to roll the die, and it is a 1, and runner out quickly. He is out at third base trying to get to third. Runner out quickly, no others advance, so Mumphrey is out at third, but the run does score. As it says, lead runner advances, ball caught off, trailing runners caught in a rundown. So Mumphrey is out, but the Astros now lead it 10-7. And the side is retired. So we had 2 runs on 2 hits that inning. 10-7 Astros. The Astros got a touchdown, and now they get a field goal, where the Pirates just got a touchdown at the end of 4. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Astros leading 10-7. Lots of baseball left to go here. Leading off for the Pirates is going to be Jason Thompson. Jeff Calhoun. Let me see. Jeff Calhoun. He's going to come out of the game. The Astros are going to bring in a new pitcher. And it is left, right, right. So they'll bring in a righty, I think, to pitch. And they're going to go with Jeff Heathcock. 3 wins, 1 loss, a save, a 3.36 ERA. Heathcock will pitch to Jason Thompson. He is due to bat 4th, so we'll see how long he can go. Top of the 5th inning, 10-7 Astros. Heathcock with the pitch, 3-3, and against the lefty, that's an automatic out. It's a star 6 and a fly out to right. That's out number 1. Next batter is Brown. Brown is 1 for 2. He doubled his first time up. Heathcock with the pitch, 2-1 against the righty. Strikeout chance, 5. Got him. He struck him out. And that's 2 outs. A chance now for Pena. Heathcock will pitch. And that's a 5-3. That's a blank. Pena gets the swing. 1-5, and he flies out to left, and we have unbelievably a 1-2-3 inning on the Pirates. Good job by Heathcock. Halfway through the game, 10-7 Astros. Bottom of the 5th, leading off for the Astros will be Glenn Davis. Davis is 1 for 1, doubled and walked. Rod Scurry, let's see. Scurry is going to come out for the Pirates. No, actually, he'll stay in there. He can pitch to a few more batters. As he is due to bat 3rd. So Scurry will pitch to Davis. See if he can have a better inning here. Scurry will pitch. And that is a 4-1 home run question mark. Davis is a righty. 1-7 passes, 3 does. And against the lefty, Davis is a 20. Don't even have to roll the die. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is hit into the left field bleachers. Goodbye. Home run, Glenn Davis. Glenn Davis gets all of that one. Scurry sends that one out of here. And I say the Astrodome is a pitcher's park. Don't you believe it? And it is now 11-7 Astros. Solo homer by Davis. And that gets now a cheer for Kevin Bass, who hit a grand slam his last time up. And that's going to be it for Scurry. He's coming out. The Pirates wanted him to stay in there, but it looks like no. So Kevin Bass, the Pirates will go to the bullpen. And lucky for the Pirates and the Astros, we are in September with September call-up, so the rosters are a little larger. Coming on to pitch for Pittsburgh will be Jim Wynn. 3 wins, 6 losses, a 5.23 ERA. Wynn becomes the 4th Pirates pitcher. Kevin Bass will bat. Hit a grand slam his last time up. Still nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. As Bob's Tabletop Sports says, someone must be messing with the air ducts. Wynn with the pitch. 2-2. Walk plus 10. That 12 is good. Bass will trot down to first. And now we can see why the Pirates were one of the worst teams in baseball in 1985. Walk to Bass, he'll trot to first. That'll bring up Mark Bailey. Bailey hit a home run as well today. He's one for 2. Infield halfway. Am I rolling a strat? Yeah, I am, believe it or not. And that is a 3. Bass is not going to – you got a 4-run lead. Bass is not going to go anywhere. No hit and run with 4-run lead. Wynn will pitch, and that's a 3-3. That's at the park. Astrodome says 2-5. Ground ball to third. Bailey, double play rating 4. Wynn +1 is a 5. Infield halfway is a 6. Second baseman for Pittsburgh is Ray -1. So they still got to roll. A 1-5, they turn it. And they don't even get the double play on a 1-5. It's a 6. Bass goes to second, and Bailey is out at first. So a ground ball to third. That brings up the pitcher, Jeff Heathcock. The Astros will go to the bench. Most at bats coming up. Let's see what we got here for the Astros. And it will be... It's going to be Dickie Thon. Another great baseball name. Dickie Thon. 251 at bats. He will go up against Jim Wynn with Bass on at second. Steeler fan joins us here at the Astrodome. Finally, Matt, you don't know what you've been missing. Bass on at second. Wynn will pitch to Thon. Infield is normal. Am I rolling a strat? Yes, I am. That is a 7. Nothing happening. Wynn will pitch. And that's a 3-2. Range play at the park. Astrodome says 3-6. That is a double to left field, but it's a range play. R.J. Reynolds' range is a 4. Does he take a double away from Thon? Yes, he does. He makes the catch, and that becomes a fly out to left field. And Bass will hold at second. 2 outs. Top of the order for the Astros. Here's Bill Doran. 2 outs now. 11-7 Astros. As Steeler fan is going to have to watch the replay to find out how this happened. Bass on at second. Doran will bat. We'll see what Wynn's got. Strat roll comes up at 12. No play. Wynn will pitch. 3-5 against the lefty switch. That's a blank. Doran gets the swing. 1-4. Grounds it to second. And the throw goes to first to end the inning. 1 run on 1 hit by the Astros. A solo shot by Glenn Davis. After 5, 11-7 Astros. Top of the 6th inning. Denny Gonzalez will lead off for the Pirates. And we're going to see a new pitcher for the Astros. You got right, and a pinch hitter coming up, so I think they'll go with a right-hander. And the Astros are going to go with Julio Solano. 2 wins, 2 losses, 3.48 ERA. Solano comes in to pitch. He'll go up against Denny Gonzalez here on the top of the 6th inning. You think that the air conditioner speed was changed to turbo. Solano will pitch to Gonzalez, and that is a 2-5. And against the righty, that's a home run chance. Gonzalez against a right-hander needs a 15. That is a 13. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Denny Gonzalez. The Pirates now get into the home run act, and it's now 11-8. As Solano gives up a home run, his first try. And the batter now will be Sam Khalifa. Khalifa is 0 for 1, is 0 for 0 actually, reached on an error. 11-8 now is the score. Who knows how this game's going to end up? Solano will pitch, and that's a 3-6 wild pitch, ball 1. Do it again. 4-3, that's an error chance. Khalifa will swing 2-3, and against the righty, that's going to be a fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to Mumphrey. His error rating is a 12. That's a 15. He will make the catch. Out number 1. Nice play by Mumphrey. Pinch hitter coming up for the Pirates, for the pitcher. Let's see who they can bring up to bat, and it will be, with 244 at bats, it'll be Bill Ullman. He'll come up to bat against Julio Solano. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Are they using tennis balls and aluminum bats tonight? You would think so. And I said the Astrodome was a pitcher's park, right? 94 home runs were hit in that park all season long. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them tonight. None of them off the Astrodome card, all off the batter card. Solano will pitch. That's a 6-6 strikeout chance. 4 got him. He strikes out Ullman. That's out number 2. Top of the order for the Pirates. Here's Orsulak. Solano will pitch. That's a 4-2. That's at the park. Astrodome, 3-4. Fly ball center field, and that will end the inning. Pirates get a run back. 1 run on 1 hit. A solo shot by Denny Gonzalez. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Timeout. Craig Reynolds leads off for the Astros here. 3 straight lefties. Pittsburgh will probably bring in a lefty to pitch. And coming on to pitch for the Pirates will be Pat Clements, who came over in a trade from the Angels only a few weeks ago, according to the transactions when I looked. Pat Clements will pitch to Craig Reynolds here in the bottom of the 6th. And a lot of people were asking about Bill Madlock at the start of the year. When I first started this replay, Bill Madlock was on the Pirates. If you're wondering, yes, Madlock is now on the Dodgers. For those who asked me a couple of months ago about Madlock, he is now a Dodger. 11-8. Clements will pitch to Reynolds here, bottom of the 6th. And that is a 4-5. That's a blank. Reynolds gets the swing, 2-5, single past third base. It's a base hit. Astros are racking up the hits. Single for Reynolds. Here's Denny Walling. Infield halfway. Am I rolling a strat? The answer is yes. And that is a 12. Nothing happening. Clemens will pitch to Walling. That's a 6-5. That's a blank. Walling gets the swing. 1-5. Ground out to second. Double play rating 3, 4, 5. Shortstop for the Pirates. Khalifa, a 0. A 1-5. They turn the double play. They get it. Second to shortstop to first, 2 outs. Walling grounds out into the 4-6-3. Clears the bases. A chance now for Cruz with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Sebastian Stratt joins us here at the Astrodome. Infield back to normal. Clemens will pitch. And that's a 1-1 against the lefty. Strikeout chance. 10 is too high. Cruz gets the swing. That's a 6-3. Single past second. Base hit. The inning continues. Cruz having a good night. He's 3 for 4. 3 singles. Next batter is Jerry Mumphrey. Mumphrey 2 for 3. A single and a double. Fans here at the Astrodome being treated to a real treat. Lots of offense in a stadium that didn't have much of it. There are 2 outs, by the way. Infield will be normal. Am I rolling a strat? Yes, I am. And that is a 4. Nothing happening. Clemens will pitch to Mumphrey. That's a 6-2 against a righty switch. That's a blank. Mumphrey gets the swing, and that's a 5-6. And against the lefty, that is a fly out to left field. And that will end the inning. No runs on 2 hits. For the first time since the first inning, the Astros do not score any runs. After 6, 11-8. Where pitching looks like took the night off. Top of the 7th, Julio Solano can pitch to 3 batters before tiring. And they're going to let him pitch, try to save a few pitchers for the remaining innings. R.J. Reynolds leads off for the Pirates, who came over in that trade from the Dodgers. Here I got a batter from the Dodgers and a pitcher from California. You'd think I was playing an all-star game here. But I know it is the Pirates, but that's okay. Solano will pitch, and that's a 2-1. That's a double question mark. Reynolds is a switch hitter. He's hitting from the left side. 1-6 automatic out. 19 is too high. Reynolds does get to swing. 1-6, and he grounds it to second base. And that's the first out. Next batter is Johnny Ray. Ray is 0 for 3. Solano with the pitch. 1-1. Strikeout chance. 3. Nope, it's too high. Ray, a strikeout rating of 1. Doesn't strike out there. He didn't strike out much against right-handers, if I'm right. So Ray does get to swing. And that is a 5-3. That's a ball hit to right field. And that is an 18 against the righty. It's too high. It's going to be a fly out to right. It doesn't mean Ray can't strike out on a 1. If a plus 10 a plus 10 from a pitcher comes up, he'll strike out against a right-handed batter. So don't realize that. Ray didn't do much striking out in 85, I believe. 2 outs. Here's Jason Thompson. Solano trying to have a good inning here. Pitch from Solano, 3-1 at the park. Astrodome getting a lot of work tonight. That's a 2-6 single right field for Thompson. The Astrodome helps out the Bucks on that one. Base hit for Thompson. And the batter will be Mike Brown. Thompson on at first. Solano is now tired. They would like to see if the Astros can get one more out. He is tired. So let's see if he can avoid the fatigue cells. Brown is 1 for 3, doubled and struck out twice. 2 outs. Infield is normal. Am I rolling a strat? Yeah, I am, just for the kicks of it. That's a 20, but no pickoff by Solano. So he will go ahead and pitch to Brown. Solano, 4-4. That's a home run with a question mark. Brown is hitting from the right side. A 1-2 would clear it. That's a 10, too high. Brown gets the swing, though. That's a 4-4, and he grounds it right back to Solano. He will throw to first to end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Pirates. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Astros lead 11-8. Sing your take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Always take a 7th inning stretch to get up and get a drink. Refurbish the throat. What's coming up on Inside Pitch tomorrow? Well, I do have the championship game for the 1995 One and Gone California at the Dodgers, but something came up a little bit for tomorrow morning, so that game may be delayed. I may not be able to play it tomorrow, depending on what time I get home. But tomorrow night's Inside Pitch 1985. What we got tomorrow night? We've got the Minnesota Twins taking on the Chicago White Sox tomorrow night. Good matchup there in the American League. Minnesota leads the American League West. The White Sox trying desperately to get back into this. They're not out of it yet. The White Sox at this moment are 5 games back of California, who now own the 3rd spot. Oakland is fourth. So we got a good matchup tomorrow. Minnesota and California. And now, Red Sox fan, I'll give you another sneak peek if you're still listening. Your Boston Red Sox are up in a couple on the day after that. On the May 11th, it will be the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Boston Red Sox. So we have Minnesota and the White Sox tomorrow, Baltimore and Boston the day after. So since our Red Sox fan is listening, I thought I'd let him know that in 2 days, his Red Sox are on the board. To let him know if he wants to watch, or if he can't watch it, he can still catch a replay. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Astros lead 11-8. Pat Clements is going to pitch to at least a couple of batters if possible. Glenn Davis leads off for the Astros here on the bottom of the 7th. Clements will stay out there. He can pitch to 2 batters before retiring. Clemens will pitch. That's a 6-3. That is a blank. Davis gets the swing. 3-2. Popped out to short. That is out number 1. Davis, before that, hit a home run his last time up. He is 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. So Davis has had a good night tonight as well. Here's Kevin Bass. Kevin Bass hit a big grand slam in the 3rd inning. As the Astrodome should now, I think the Astrodome now should be renamed the Homer Dome. because they're hitting home runs all over the place in a stadium you're not supposed to do so. But I guess you get games like that once in a while. 1 out. Clemens will pitch. 3-2. Range play. Bass gets the swing. 3-1. Star 4. It's a ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Gonzalez. His range is a 1. Nope, that's going to get past him, single or double. That's going to be a double for Kevin Bass down the line. And Bass will hold it second. So Bass has a home run and a double today. He's 2 for 3. Bass will hold there. The batter will be Mark Bailey. Bailey was the first player to hit a home run in this game. He hit a home run in the second inning, a 2-run jack. He was the first of the ones to hit the home run. So 1 out. Infield is normal. And I'm still going to roll a strat. That's a 15. Nothing happening. Clemens will pitch. And that's a 4-5. That's a blank. Bailey gets the swing. 5-2. Ground ball right back to Clemens. And he's got it. He's got it. The throw's going to go to first for out number 2. Bass's base running rating is a 4. A 1 to 4, he gets the third. He does. So Bass does go to third base. On the ground out to Clemens, he throws to first for out number 2. We'll see a pinch hitter for Solano as he's coming out now, as the Astros will go to the bench. Bass on at third. Let's see who they want to bring up. Got to be most at bats on the bench, and it will be switch it. It'll be Alan Ashby, 189 at bats. Ashby comes out to bat. That's going to be it for Clemens. They're going to take him out as the Pirates will go to a new pitcher to pitch to Ashby. Let's see who they want to bring up left in the lineup in the bullpen. And they're going to go with Larry McWilliams, 7 wins, 9 losses, 4.70 ERA. Larry McWilliams will pitch to Alan Ashby. Bottom of 7th, 11-8 Astros, 2 outs. Strat roll says a 5, nothing happening. McWilliams will pitch. And that is a 6-2 against a righty. That's a blank. Against a right-hander, that is a blank. It says home run, but that's if Ashby was hitting from the left side. So he hits from the right. It's a blank. Ashby does get the swing, though. 3-4, and he pops it to short. And the inning is over. No runs. There was a hit for the Astros. At the end of 7, it's still 11-8. Top of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Pirates is going to be Tony Pena. He will lead off. Switch right. Astros are going to go to the bullpen. They're going to go with the right-hander. It'll be Bill Dawley. 5 wins, 3 losses, 2 saves, a 3.56 ERA. Bill Dawley will pitch to Tony Pena here starting the top of the 8th. No strat roll at the moment, and Pirate runners will play safe. Dawley will pitch, and that's a 4-2. That's a walk chance. The 20 is way high. Pena gets the swing, 5-5. That's a ball hit to right field. That is a 4 against the righty. That's going to be a leadoff double for Pena. Pena smacks a double to right to lead it off for the Pirates. And here's Denny Gonzalez. He hit a home run his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Pirates start with a man on second. Dawley looking in. And here is the pitch. And that, well, here's the, no strat roll, but there's a pickoff chance, though. No pickoff. Dawley will pitch. And that is a 5-6. That's a blank. Gonzalez will swing. 1-3. Fly ball to right field. That is out number 1. Pena's base running rating is a 3. The only way he can be thrown out at third is on a 6-6. I'll have him attempt it. 1-3, he makes it. 4-5, he holds. And he does. On a 2, he gets there. Pena advances to third. But there is one out. Next batter is Sam Khalifa. He is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. As much as I want to go to more bench, you don't know how far this is going to go, but there's plenty of pitchers available, though, even starters if necessary. My rule on starters is simple. I can bring out a starter if all relievers have been used. But as long as they have a relief appearance, I can use them as well. Khalifa's the shortstop. Let's see, do I have anybody? Yes, I do, but Khalifa's going to bat. 11-8, 1 out. Actually, let me look at that again. Give me 1 minute. Timeout. Let me check the bats again because it have to be the most at bats, not the best. And you know what? As a matter of fact, Khalifa's going to come out. So Khalifa's going to come out, which I got to replace the shortstop. And coming on to pinch hit for the Pirates with 244 at bats will be Jim Morrison. So I have to replace the shortstop. Jim Morrison will bat. C&D Baseball TV with Tony Porter joins us here at the Astrodome. Yeah, before the 9th inning, I use at bats. But in the 9th inning and extra innings, best card available. If they are there. Pena on at third, Morrison the batter, 1 out. Infield is going to be normal. The Astros will play for the out. No strat roll. Not picking off at third base. 1-3 for Dawley. That's a straight home run check. Morrison against a righty. A 1-10. That is a 6. You gotta be kidding me. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. Jim Morrison pinch hit home run. And this game is not going anywhere, folks. Bill Dawley gives up the homer to Morrison. It's now 11-10. Pinch hit home run by Morrison off of Dawley. And it's been a while since I've had to use extra markers on both sides of the scoreboard. 11-10 Astros. As Steeler fan says, this game actually predates Orbit. Bill Dawley, they're going to go talk with Dawley, see if he's all right. Still 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Pinch hit for Khalifa. Now they got to bring in a pinch hitter for McWilliams. So we'll see another pinch hitter here for the Pirates. 236 at bats. It'll be Steve Kemp. He'll go up against Dawley. Remember, we are September, so September call-ups, the rosters are a little larger than normal. There are more than 25 men on the roster. If this had 25 men on the roster, it'd have to play this game a lot differently. 11-10. 1 out still. Dawley will now pitch to Kemp. And that is a 6-5. And against the lefty, it's a blank. Kemp will swing 2-1. Ground ball to first. That's the second out. Been a while since I've had a crazy game like this. Here's Joe Orsulak. Orsulak is one for two, actually. He hit a triple, got on base via an error, stolen base, and stole a base. Joe Orsulak against Dawley now with 2 outs. Dawley with the pitch. 6-6, wild pitch, ball 1. Do it again. Dawley 2-4, error on a grounder. Orsulak 3-2. That is a single past second base. That'll be a base hit. No error. Automatically no error. An error does not an error on a grounder does not occur on an S1 to S6. So that's a base hit for Orsulak. And now the tying run is on for R.J. Reynolds. Reynolds is 1 for 3, singled and walked, struck out and grounded out. 2 outs. Infield will stay normal. And now I am rolling Strat once again. Base runners will be running normally. That is an 8. Nothing happening. Orsulak's not going to go anywhere. Pirates have really nothing to play for. They're in last place, but the Astros definitely do. Dawley will pitch. That's a 5-3. That's a possible error again. Possible error this time, though. Reynolds gets the swing, 6-2. That's a ground ball to second. The ball's at the door, and his error rating is a 6. That's a 13. He's got it. Throws to first. Inning over. 2 runs on 3 hits for the Pirates. Bottom of the 8th, 11-10. Michael Peterson joins us here at the Astrodome. Bill Doran will lead off for the Astros here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Switch left, so we'll see if the Pirates want to bring in a lefty to probably pitch. It probably will go with a lefty. If they have one left, if they do have one, and they do, but to bring him in kind of defeats the purpose. I don't think I would actually bring him in this case. You're down by a run, so I think in this case I'm going to bring in a better pitcher. And you're in the bottom of the 8th inning, so they're going to go with Cecilio Guante. 4 wins, 6 losses, 5 saves, 2.72 ERA. Guante is now the 7th Pirates pitcher. His job is simple: keep it 11-10 to give the Pirates a chance in the top of the 9th. Doran will lead off. Guante will pitch. And that's a 3-1. That's a blank. He's not tired. Doran will swing. 2-2. Star 6. Fly out to right. And that is out number 1. Next up is Craig Reynolds. Reynolds is 1 for 4. Guante with the pitch. That's a 3-5. That's a walk chance. The 1 is good. Reynolds will walk. And he walks a batter. Reynolds will trot down to first and will bring up Denny Walling. Walling is 1 for 4. He has a double in the game. Infield halfway. Rolling a strat. That's a 3. Hit and run, no. Not with that. No, I'm not going to do a hit and run. Hit and run is available, but I'll call it off. Guante will go ahead and pitch. Guante. And that's a 1-6 against the lefty. Walk plus 10. That 9 will do it, and he will allow the walk there to Walling. And now runners at first and second and 1 out. And here's Jose Cruz. Cruz has had a great night tonight. 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Infield still halfway. Reynolds on at second, Walling at first. Guante with the pitch. I am going to roll a strat, and that is a 6. Nothing happening. Guante will pitch. That's a 2-3. That's at the park. Astrodome says 4-6. Single, possible double to left field. That's an automatic 2-base advance no matter what happens. So Reynolds does come in to score. Walling goes to third. Cruz is on at first. He has a base running rating of 3. And the ball is hit to left field, and that is Reynolds. He has no rating. So a 1-3, Cruz is second. 4-5, he holds. 6, he's out. And he's safe. He gets there to second base. Turns it into a double. 12-10 Astros. Jose Cruz, 4 for 5 tonight. (12-10) with runners at second and third and 1 out. Do I roll a strategy roll during every base runner? Every time, to me, you don't have to. I do a strategy roll anytime either a new batter comes up or the base position changes. So, because anything can happen. So, like if Jose Cruz gets a steal and he steals second base, I'll do another strategy roll to see if he takes third. Runners at second and third, 1 out now, 12-10 Astros. And Guante cannot get the job done. And the batter is Jerry Mumphrey, and they're going to keep Guante out there. Infield will now be in. Pirates do not want any more runs to come in to score. Runners at second and third. Mumphrey is 2 for 4, a single and a double. Still rolling a strat. And that is a 9. Nothing happening. Guante will pitch. And that is a 6-6 wild pitch. That's a 16 too high. Ball 1. Nice stop there by Pena. We'll do it again. Guante. 4-2 against the lefty. That's a blank. Mumphrey hitting from the left side. Switch hitter left. Mumphrey will swing. 6-2. Ground ball back to Guante. Ground ball to Guante. Now, the infield is in. Walling's a base running rating of 3 becomes a 1. It's ball right back to the pitcher. Walling will not come in to score. Guante will not try to score. Guante goes to first for out number 2. No chance. No chance for Walling to get there, really. So the runners will hold, and Guante goes to first for the second out, which I believe is the right call. So now 2 outs. And here's Glenn Davis. I've already ordered it. I'll have it here probably tomorrow or the day after, I think, for Inside Pitch 2020. Runners at second and third, now 2 outs. Infield now goes back to normal. Davis is 2 for 3, a home run and a double and a walk. Runners at second and third. Am I rolling a strat? Yes, I am. And that is an 11. Nothing happening. Guante will pitch. That's a 6-1 against the righty. That's an automatic out. And it's a star 5, a fly out to center, and the inning ends there. The Astros do get an insurance run. 1 run on 2 hits, a couple of walks. They lead 12-10. Will we see some 9th inning magic? 12-10 is the score. Astros are going to go to the bullpen. They'll bring out the closer, as they should. And it's going to be Dave Smith. 9 wins, 5 losses, 27 saves, a 2.27 ERA. Dave Smith will try to get the save. It is a save situation. Johnny Ray leads off for Pittsburgh. He will bat. Fans here at the Astrodome, every win is important for the teams right now here in the pennant race. Dave Smith will pitch to Ray. The Astros have gotten a hit in every single inning in this game. Unless it goes to the bottom of the 9th, who knows? Smith will pitch. That's a 6-6. It's a blank. Ray gets the swing. 3-3 against the righty. Single past second base. It's a leadoff hit for Johnny Ray. And the leadoff runner is on first. Johnny Ray was 0 for 4 before that hit. He's on there with a single. What? Did you expect the 1-2-3 9th inning at RJL 518? I think not. Here's Jason Thompson. Thompson bats .241. I'm going to check the bench, and he is at first base. And we are good. And see, Thompson's had a good night. He's 2 for 4. But in this case, I think I'm going to pinch. I might pinch hit for him, and I will. Thompson's going to come out of the game. And by the way, I never mentioned the shortstop that took over for the Pirates. That was Rafael Belliard. He took over at short when Khalifa was replaced. I never mentioned that. So Rafael Belliard was at shortstop for the Pirates. Well, you will see a pinch hitter here for the Pirates. And, of course, this is the 9th inning, so I can bring in anybody I want. And that will be Junior Ortiz, who bats .292. Tying run at the plate in Junior Ortiz. Runner at first, top of the 9th, 12-10. Infield halfway. No strat roll except for pickoff. There's none. Smith will go ahead and pitch. Junior Ortiz at the plate. 4-5 for Smith. Strikeout chance. 10. Got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He strikes out Ortiz. The next batter for the Pirates will be Mike Brown. He bats .304. He will swing. 1 out now. Brown is 1 for 4. He will go up against Smith. Rolling for pickoff. None. Smith will go ahead and pitch. And that is a 6-2. Error on a grounder. Brown will swing. That's a 1-1. Double into center field. That is a base hit. That's a double to center. The ball is hit to center fielder Kevin Bass. His error rating is a 2. That's an 11. There will not be an error on the play. But now the question is, do I have Ray score? Let me see. Base running rating is a 4. Double to center plus 1 is a 5. And Bass has no arm rating. It's a 0. It's a 0. So a 1 to 5. Or do I just let Ray stay at third? I'm not going to have him score. He's going to stay at third base. Ray will not come in. I will have them play safe. Ray will hold at third. Brown stays at second. And that is a rule that I do have that allows me to make a choice if I want the batters to go or the runners to go. Double for Brown. Runners at second and third. Tying run is at second. The batter is Tony Pena. Pena is 1 for 4. He's got a double. They're going to go talk to Dave Smith on the mound. They're thinking of walking Pena, but I don't think you put the go-ahead run on base. So they're going to pitch to him. The Astros are going to play the infield in. You know what? No. The infield, no, you're not. I don't think so. You got a 2-run lead. The runner at third doesn't mean anything, but the runner on second does. Infield is going to be halfway. No, make it normal. Infield will be normal. The Astros are going to play for the out. That is like having the Packers kick a field goal in an NFC Championship game. Last night, I had a 1-5 chance again, and he got thrown out. If there were 2 outs, I'd have him go. If there were 2 outs, he would score. But with 1 out and Pena at the plate, I'm going to hold him. You need base runners, and they got it. Runners at second and third. Pena will go ahead and bat. Rolling for pickoff. 18, nothing happening. Smith will pitch to Pena. 3-4, walk chance. 13 is high. Pena gets the swing. That's a 4-4. It's a fly ball to center field. Now that's going to be out number 2. Pena sacrificed fly ratings of 2. He will not score Ray that way. Now Ray, base running rating is a 4. Balls hit to center. That's Bass. A 1-4, Ray would score. I'm going to send him on this one with 2 outs. A 1-4, Ray will score. Brown is going to... Now, the problem with doing this is if you roll a 6 and he scores, Brown can go to third. That's the one thing about the base running issue I have. The base running I have a little bit of issue of. Brown's going to stay at second. Ray is going to come home. So a 1-4, he's safe. 5, he holds. 6, he's out. And he scores. And Brown would stay at third anyway on that. So Ray comes in to score. It's now 12-11. Oh, just some house rules I cooked up there, Tony. 12-11. Brown will hold at second, and he held at second anyway because that 3 wouldn't allow him to go anyway. 12-11, but now 2 outs. Denny Gonzalez is the next batter for Pittsburgh. He did hit a home run in this game. He bats .226. He is going to come out of the game as the Pirates are going to go for the average over the contact. Brown is on second base. A base hit will probably score him. Gonzalez was at third base. And coming into pinch hit will be Lee Mazzilli, 282 average. Brown on at second. Lee Mazzilli at the plate. Dave Smith. This will be his last batter before retiring. 2 outs. Infield is normal. Rolling for pickoff. 6, nothing happening. Smith will pitch to Mazzilli. Pitch from Smith. 2-6. Home run with a question mark. Mazzilli hitting from the left side. 1-8. That's a 16. It's too high. But Smith does get the swing. A swing from Mazzilli. It's a 5-4. Fly ball right field. Fly ball to right. Going back for it is Mumphrey. Takes a couple of steps to his right. Puts out his glove. Blop. That's the game. Astros escape a crazy one tonight. 12-11. One run on 2 hits. Stay, don't go away. 10-minute ticker coming up, as well as this crazy line score I got to add up. For the Astros, 12 runs on 16 hits and 3 errors. They actually made 4 errors in the actual game. For the Pirates, 11 runs on 11 hits and no errors. And no errors on them. Believe it or not, Charlie Kerfeld got the win. The game was never tied. The game he left when the Astros were leading. He gets the win. Lee Tunnell picks up the loss, and Smith does get the save. The Astros come away with the win, 12-11, and pretty much maybe the craziest inside pitch game I've played yet. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 home runs in the Astrodome. So 6 of the 94 home runs were hit in this one game. I guess maybe the air conditioning was on turbo. 12-11 win for the Astros. Definitely probably the craziest inside pitch game I played yet. But don't go away. 10-minute ticker is coming up. I've played a few wacky ones, but that may have been one of the wackiest of them all. 23 runs. Well, it can happen. No doubt about it. It is 10-minute ticker time. Let's see how the rest of Major League Baseball does here in the pennant race. Houston beats Pittsburgh 12-11. California. Clean that up a little bit. Not a problem. Okay. California taking on Baltimore for September 7th. That's a 10, a win for the Angels, 8-6. Cleveland taking on Boston. Cleveland taking on Boston in a doubleheader. First game win goes to the Red Sox. They win that game, 8-0. Second game, and second game is a win for the Indians, 5-0. Seattle taking on Detroit, and that is a 10. That's a win for the Tigers, 4-3. Milwaukee taking on Kansas City. Royals still trying to come in, trying to get back into this game, into this series, but not with that. That's a win for the Brew Crew, 4-1. Oakland taking on the Yankees. That's a win for the Athletics. They get that win, 7-1. Chicago White Sox taking on Texas. That is an 8. That's a win for the Rangers, 3-0. Minnesota against the Blue Jays, battle of division leaders. That is an 11. Blue Jays win that one, 4-1. Cincinnati taking on the Cubs. That is a 5, a win for the Reds. That's one belongs to the Reds, and that will be a 9-5 win. New York Mets taking on the Dodgers. And that is a 7. And we got a happy recap. 4-3 win for the Mets. Philadelphia taking on San Diego. And that is an 8. A win for the Padres, 6-3. Montreal taking on the Giants. And that is a 7, a win for the Expos, 8-1. Atlanta taking on the Cardinals. And that is a 7. A win for the Cardinals, 8-2. Now moving on to September 8th. California at Baltimore. That is an 8. And that is a win for the Orioles, 4-0. Cleveland at Boston. That is an 8. A win for the Red Sox, 4-1. I know Salvador America will be happy with that one. Seattle taking on Detroit. Win for the Mariners, 8-3. Milwaukee against the Royals. That's an 11. Royals win. Oh, high-scoring game there. That's going to be a 15-9 win. Oakland taking on the Yankees. That's a 4. The A's win another one from them. 6-4 as the Yankees lose 2 to Oakland. White Sox taking on Texas. That's a 7, a win for the White Sox. And that's going to be a 11-7 win. Minnesota taking on Toronto. That's a 5. Minnesota wins that one, 9-0. Cincinnati against the Cubs. And that is an 8. That's a win for the Cubbies, 2-0. Mets taking on the Dodgers. And that's a 3. That's a win for the Dodgers, 7-1. They beat the Mets. Philadelphia taking on the Padres. That is a 10. A win for the Padres, 7-5. Montreal taking on the Giants. That is a 12. A win for the Giants, 8-1. Atlanta taking on the Cardinals. And that is a 7. And a win for the Cardinals, 4-1. And that is your 10-minute ticker for tonight. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. And tomorrow we have the Minnesota Twins taking on the Chicago White Sox. We have that game tomorrow, so join us for that one. A big matchup in the American League between the Twins and the White Sox. Hope you'll join me for that one. Steeler fans, C&D Baseball TV with Tony Porter, the master of disaster when it comes to board game baseball. Brandon Baker. We have Bob's Tabletop Sports, Sebastian Stratt. Michael Peterson, Captain Carl 8, Steeler fan, Al Red Sox fan, King of the Hill, of course, Philip Reynolds, Tribe fan 879, Bob B, and of course, and I believe I got everybody there, I hope. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles, be most appreciated. Subscribe if you've not done so. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. Astros win a crazy game here in the Astrodome over the Pirates, 12-11. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.